everyone, welcome to a Render Spaz video. I am back. And yes, I am about to create a cool looking 67 GT500. Okay, and what we're going to do is use this model that I've created in the past. This is a Eleanor edition of the car, and so I'm going to take this model, I'm going to strip it down, clean it up, and we're going to create something totally different using some AI and obviously some of my own techniques. Okay, let's get to it, guys. All right, so now that we are in 3ds Max, we will then render out this clay image of the car. So this way we can use this as kind of a guide in Viscom so that we can get some kind of concept design and we can get some kind of idea on the move here. So let's go into Viscom and let's start to create our image here. So I'm just going to use the image now to provide us some kind of cool looking design. But then what we got to do is we got to refine this a bit so that we can just kind of get the car in a direction where we want it to be clean and smooth, and we want it to be modern, but we still want that same look as a 67 Shelby should look. The GT500 has this really unique design. It just looks so cool. We want to keep it muscular. We want to keep it the way it normally would look, but just with more of a little bit of a modern flair to it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of going through, cleaning up the model. I'm adding some details and cleaning up the fender area and just smoothing out some surfaces. We're just gonna try to get something unique, but then we're just gonna now bring it back into Max and then start this design. Okay, so we are happy with what we have so far, and now we can now begin to clean up the model. All right, let's do that. Okay, so we look at the front end, we know that there's a lot of areas here that we got to tackle and we got to remove, like the front bumper. We're talking about removing the fog lamps. We're going to also change the whole entire front end pretty much. And then we're just going to remove all those extra details like the mirrors and things that we just don't want right now. So let's remove all this stuff and let's see where we end up in just a moment here. So let's go do it. Alright, so what we're going to do now is start to begin creating the front bumper, where we're going to have that nice, clean, smooth, modern, angular front section there. You can just see that it has this nice, aggressive look to it. I'm going to change it up a bit. Obviously, I just don't really care so much for the that little side vent that's there into the corner. So I'm going to try to work something different there. But what we're going to do is try to begin with creating some simple block out, and we're going to use the existing bumper as a kind of a reference of where we want to place everything, so everything kind of lines up, and then we're going to go from there. So let's speed it up a bit and kind of show you the process. All right, I think this is a good time to stop and show you the design of the front bumper. And this is kind of the direction I want to go for now. You know, I think the bumper's a little bit too low and maybe a little too much height, but we're going to work with that in a little bit. But I'm very happy of what I have so far, and this is look like this looks like it's gonna go in a pretty good direction, and yeah, hopefully we got something here. We'll find out though. All right, see you in the next video.